Yeah, he's a tremendous athlete. He's a good kid. He's done a little bit of everything for us. He started as an O-lineman. When he was a sophomore, he played center. Junior year, he started in the D-line at D-tackle and played offensive tackle. And this year, he's playing offensive guard and defensive tackle. So, smart kid, understands football, and has continued to develop all through his career, and probably his best football was still in front of him. He's 6'5". I think he's somewhere between 300 and 305.
Wow.
He might have put on a little bit more. I don't know. I know when we got him this summer, he was at 300.
Coach, what's the most important thing? I mean, that's to you the most impressive thing about him as a football player and also as a young man.
Well, number one, he is a phenomenal young man. But the thing I told him the other day I was most proud about is there's a lot of high school kids that jump on the radar like he did, and everybody just starts coming out of the blue after this kid. They get the big head. They're more concerned about their future than they are the team that they're on. And that just speaks high of Nasir's character. Although he's been dealing with all this and it's been hard on him, he showed up for us to work every day, and he's been a complete team player.
Coach, there's obviously it was a lot of pressure for him to start out in Florida, and then I know most of Lawrence County are Bulldog fans, man. What are the Dogs going to get in Nasir, man? How would you describe the type of athlete? I mean, you think he's a 3? You think he's a 5? Like, what do you think technically wise he could be?
Well, I think he'll be an inside D lineman, either on the nose or if they're in an even front, he'll probably be a 3 technique. And I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility that, depending on their depth and what they have, there's a chance that he could end up moving over to the offensive side. I'm talking to a beat writer today for them, and one of the points I think that's kind of neat is at Dublin, small school, our kids go both ways. Mm-hmm. So he really, if you look at a 4-year high school career, if you're splitting practice time evenly down the middle, he's had 2 years of defensive work and 2 years of offensive work, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You're not just working on one side of the ball where you can refine all of the, the little tricks of the trade, if you will. And I think wherever he settles in, I think he wants to play defense, but it's, he's a team football player, or he always has been for us. Whatever's going to make the team better, he's willing to do.
Coach, I know he throws the shot. I know he throws the discus. I've seen him flip, and I know he can probably pull like a banshee for you on a counter play. Like, what's the most athletic thing you've seen him do?
Throw a football 70 yards.
70 yards?
Yeah.
Wow. Is he convinced you to let him throw it at all?
No. We did something the other day. I forget what it was. And he was saying, Coach, you would let me throw it. But, one of the things he doesn't do for us, but he may be our best, seeing long snap like crazy, too.
Ouch. Wow. What doesn't he do, man?
Yeah, he's, like I say, he's, for a big guy, he's very athletic. He plays basketball, and he's not the quickest cat in the world on the basketball court, but he's got a nice touch.
Wow.
Like I said, he throw a football. I've seen him throw it 70 yards. That's not unheard of. He'll pick up a football on the practice field. We're headed to break and throw one about 45 yards down the field, try to hit the crossbar, and I'll be darned if he don't do it quite often.
Ouch. Wow.
If he's a little more mobile, maybe I'd have been in the gun and slinging it everywhere with him. Who knows?
Coach, how much better is he going to get? You mentioned the limited practice time. How much better can he get focusing on one side of the ball, you think?
Well, I think the sky's the limit. He's got to continue to, improve in his overall strength. It's not that he's weak, but he just turned, You know, he's a young kid. He's not one of these 19-year-olds graduating.
How old is he? Just turned 18?
I don't know if he's turned 18 yet, to be honest with you. He's not one of these. You can put this as a safe way to say it. He's not one of those 19-year-olds that's coming out his senior year. He's still got some of that manly growth that's going to come into him. He's going to continue to get stronger, more physical, I think. And as he does that, I can see, him making a big impact.